All right, I have a 2013 F150. I'm having the check fuel filler inlet issue. So if you can see here on this neck, when you press it, it can't go down. It can't open because both tabs here need to be open. They need to be depressed in order for the cap to go in. However, in the truck here, get a little closer. So if you see this tab here, I can push it with my finger. So it's showing a large leak detected. So we're gonna have to change it. All right, we're gonna start taking out the screws. This is an 8mm. These screws here. Now we need to pry this cap here. I got some non-marring, but depending on how old your truck is, you probably just use a screwdriver. The cap is already loose. This thing is a little tough because it's got some tabs in the back of it that we need to get to. Oh, that thing is hard. Ow. Let's see if I can push him out the back. There's no room back here to push him. Really. There you go. But you know what? I just realized to take out the actual filler neck, you don't need to remove this. Once you have all the screws, that's it, because it's loose in the back, if you can see. So now let's go underneath. Okay, so now we're underneath. As you can see, this is the filler neck you're looking at right here. So this is already loose. So it's got two screws now we gotta take out. We gotta take out this screw here, and then let's see, we gotta go in. Let's see if I can get you. Yep, and then this is gonna be the other one. So let me get set up here so we can get those out. That's a 7mm. We're gonna try to get it out. Okay, we're almost there. So it's moving. So now we need to get the other 7, which is gonna be a little tricky. So now you can move this like that so you can get to it. So I'm just getting a regular 7. guys, it's pretty much out. So now I just gotta get the rubber piece out and we'll be in business. It's tight here too, so I'm gonna get a screwdriver so I can pry that rubber out. All right, man, this is a little bit of a pain to get out because the tube here, I had to spray it. So now you just got to twist it down and pull it out. So this was a little bit of a pain to get out because there's no room back there. So I had to reach it from the other end, and then you got to squeeze this and pull it out with the same hand. So just hang on tight. It's going to take you a little bit, but just don't give up. Just keep trying, and eventually you'll get it. So I have to spray a little lube in here to get this to loosen up, but finally I got it. Now it's time to put everything back together. So I'm going to do a spray. A little grease here on this one so it can go in smooth like butter, baby. So this should help. Hopefully it won't destroy the rubber. And this old piece I gotta get out. Okay. Alright, so just so you see what I'm trying to do here. So this tube has to be pushed inside the rubber piece, but you got nowhere in the back to grab it. So it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle for me to get that piece back in that rubber tube, to get the filler neck into that rubber tube back there. I'll be back. So I'm just gonna keep pushing it. Push and twist, push and twist. It's not working. I'll try to hold it. Oh, I could grab it a little bit. Push and twist. All right, that's working. There you go. Whew, ow. I think you got a little bit of leverage to grab it. I think it's in there. Alright, so now we gotta twist this part up. Get it at the top. Not a lot of room back there. Oh man. There you go. So I finally got this part up. I was able to push it in there without removing this cap, so you don't have to remove this cap. All right, so now I just gotta the button, tie these up, and I'm pretty much done, and then plug in that vent tube in the back. Then that's it. So all right. Alright, so now the last bit is to put that vent back. You see where it clips in? Trying to see. So that should just be the one. Yep, it just slides back in. You don't even have to hold it in. So that was it. Alright, that was a lot of work. Alright, y'all, so overall, it was a little challenging. The toughest part was removing this bit here from the vent hose from the top of the tank. So as I said, you know, you just got to squeeze it and then pull back, but you just got to hold on. It's not going to be easy. The second hardest part was to remove this piece, but I had to pry it apart and put some lube in there. So when you put it back, so the way you know when it's far enough, you see there's a mark here, so you can look, because at first I wasn't sure how far I was going. So if you just look at this little indentation here, so then you know when you're back in there. But you have enough room in there depending on the size of your hand. I wear, I think, medium size to large size gloves, so you have a little bit of room in there to squeeze, hold your hand, and then try to squeeze this back in there. I put a little bit of grease in it. And then the only reason I had to change this is because I seen some videos where the issue is mainly with the purge valve, but my issue was not the purge valve. I was having my cap here wasn't closing, because you're not supposed to be able to do this. So I mean, other than that, it's a straightforward job. So good luck to y'all.